Bearings. Bearings always start facing north, are clockwise in direction, and have 3 figures. The bearings on this diagram are already given. So the first one, we need to find a bearing of Q from P. So going from P to Q, we'll have a bearing of 260. If I need to find a bearing of P from Q, so I'm going from Q to P, this will have a bearing of 100. In the next example, we're given one bearing and we have to find the second. So this is the bearing from P towards Q. So bearing of Q from P is 240 degrees. Now to find the bearing of P from Q, we first need to find this missing angle. This is a full turn, so it needs to add up to 360. So I know the missing angle will be 360, take away 240, which will give me a missing angle of 120 degrees. Because these two lines are parallel, I know that these two angles need to add up to 180 degrees. So the red angle will be 180, take away 20, which is 60 degrees. So the bearing of P from Q, remember it has to be 3 figures, will be 060 degrees. In the next example, we're given the bearing from Q to P, so bearing of P from Q, which will be 075 degrees. I know that these two angles here, because these are parallel lines, have to add up to 180. So the missing angle here will need to be 180, take away 75, which will be 105 degrees. Remember that bearings need to go clockwise, so I actually need to find this angle here. This is a full turn, so this angle will be 360, take away 105, which is 255 degrees. The bearing of Q from P will be 255 degrees.